Okay, let's see if things are working according to plan. Yes, they are! Rambling United Wrestling is officially live here on the Rambling United Wrestling Network. Just kidding. It's not really a network. It's a YouTube channel.
Just kill me, what is that match card?
Oh, hello! Well, the match cards, first, obviously, Braun Strowman one-on-one with TJP. The main event, Jey Uso going head-to-head with the Universal Champion Kofi Kingston. We'll also see the Tag Team Champions Hollywood, Miz, and RVD taking on the Russian Champion Rusev and big match John Cena.
Hi again.
A few other matches. We got two number one contendership matches. We have tag titles. Number one contendership match. It is Sanity. New talent here. Drafted to Shakedown Live going 2-on-2. With the Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder, the Hype Bros, as well as a triple threat between three new women's call-ups. Maurice, Mickie James, and Nikki Cross. But here comes Felix's first draft pick of 2K18. The man he wanted on his brand more than anyone else. TJP. And there it is, the dab. He is very hip with the young kids, as they say. He's at max strength. And who exactly is in the chat right now? For some reason, I can't see the chat. Ooh, somebody liked on Twitter. Oh, some cute cosplayer girl liked my tweet. Interesting. I doubt she's watching. Must be some kind of bot that likes people to get likes back. But anyway. She's a real person, though, not a robot, which is surprising. Just kill me. What is it? Oh, Adam, Jesus. Ah, Steven. Welcome, Steven. And Lance Uppercut is here as well.
I will come again, but I need to eat.
No problem. A Nibba's gotta eat when a Nibba has got to eat.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, yes. Damn, that girl's really cute. Alright, there it is, the monster among men! Braun Strowman! He is half... He, at one point, is half of the Shakedown Tag Team Champions. Alongside Eric Rowan. But now he's going one-on-one with TJP. Welcome to Shakedown, TJ. And good luck. This is my second time trying to stream this. Did not exactly end very well the first time I tried. But you know what? We all have hope in our hearts that one day it's going to get better, because we don't want to admit, honestly, it's never going to get better, and you know it. And here we go, one-on-one, TJP, his first match here on Shakedown Live, running right at the monster, takes him down with the Hurricane Rana. Braun Strowman's in trouble. Braun Strowman has some big wins in the previous week. Survival Series, Team Shakedown. He was one of the two survivors with Big Match John. Speaking of Big Match John, last week we saw him defeat Big Match John in a fantastic match, despite a distraction. He started playing the Summer Taker's music. And speaking of Summer Taker, 3 weeks ago, excuse me, Braun Strowman took the Summer Taker out of action. Nice body kick. Oh, big uppercut by Strowman. TJ fighting back, but Strowman is just too big. Ah, classic Braun. Powerbomb to poor TJP. I thought he was going up to the top rope. That would have been surprising. Adam, why do you want to die? I would love to know. Punch to the head of poor TJP there. I was on r/WWE games today. And, you know, I might get some help. I'm talking to some people. We're hashing out some things. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Stomp to the back of TJP. Braun Strowman now, middle rope. TJP's baggy pants. Very off-putting. Shoulder tackle off the middle. Brett's rope. Brett would be proud. Our referee tonight, of course, Steve Tamarelli, that's it. Son of Yves Tamarelli. trying to remember his name. TJP with a cover on Braun Strowman. Kick out at nothing. He just kicked out before the referee could even count one. Braun Strowman with a gut kick to TJP. Follows it up with the same. TJP now in the corner. Braun Strowman maybe looking for Snake Eyes. No, the Tree of Woe. And TJP, this can't be the way he expected his debut to go. Arm track, down goes Strowman. Like I said before, RKO! RKO by TJP. He's got Strowman where he wants him, and there it is! Looked like a Bukkake knee almost. A single leg front drop kick. Look at this combo by TJP. Strowman holding a stomach, running! Corkscrew uppercut. Strowman barely gets out of the way now. Knee to the face of TJP. Despite that flurry of offense, taken down immediately by the monster among manly men, Braun Strowman. Cock tease. Cutter. Powerbomb tease body cutter to poor TJP. Cover by Strowman. And that's enough to put away TJP. Oh yeah, I have done a little bit of research as to what exactly happened at Venom, where Bray Wyatt was put away by Jason Youngblood somehow, and Jason Youngblood somehow managed to kick out of two Sister Abigails, and how, well, a lot of things really didn't make sense. Braun Strowman was looking very happy. Now he's turned around. He's looking back at. Oh no, no, Braun, no, Braun is killing the young up and comer that. Debuting TJP and scaring off referee Steve Tamarelli. Braun Strowman making a statement here. After taking out the Summer Taker, Big Match John, and now TJP. Oh yeah, and why Jinder Mahal lost to a kick to the back of head on Raw.
RIP on debut.
What I was checking is there's some kind of glitch that's new to the game this year. Like, new to the last update, actually. The one they added Great Balls of Fire, which is awesome that they added that. But, yeah, there's some glitch that messed up the AI pinfalls, or just pinfalls in general. So, that's something to look forward to. I can't wait for that to ruin everything in this universe mode. You rip on the debut. Speaking of debuts, here comes Sanity. They want a shot at the Tag Team Champions Hollyweed, but first they got to defeat Mojo, Rawley, and Zack Ryder, the Hype Bros. #1 contendership match right here, right now, of course. The next pay-per-view is Roar's Georgia Gold, and after that is the next Shakedown pay-per-view. Fatal 4-Way. The Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view, of course, will consist of several Fatal 4-Way matches. And our next women's match will actually determine one of the
teams don't exist anymore.
people
Can you guess which one?
to face Nia Jax in the women's Fatal 4-Way. One of these teams doesn't exist anymore. You can guess which one. Huh. Is that NXT spoilers, or is it just because I don't watch SmackDown? I wouldn't know. Oh, no, wait. No, I heard Meltzer talk. Okay. I get it. And here comes Sanity. Make sure you spell it right. Big Y, big S, big A, tiny nit.
Mojo went logo.
This entrance really taking its time here. Mojo went logo. There they are! Sanity! That's 4 of the 5 members of Sanity. Killian Dane, Eric Rowan, Alexander Wolf, and Nikki Cross from left to right there. Looking to mix things up here on the Shakedown Live roster. But can they defeat Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley, the veterans? The veteran Mojo Rawley. I'd give her a shag. Damn. Wait a minute. Why is Killian Danes different than the others? Ah, there he is. EY. I love Eric Young. He's the best. Or in TNA was. I don't know. He probably still is, but I wouldn't know. Nikki Cross run around like a goddamn mad woman. There's Alexander Wolf. He's moshing. And Big Damo. Everybody loves Big Damo. An interesting little entrance. I believe that's the only 4-person entrance in the game. It's pretty good. It's like Killian Dane and Eric Young are going to be the two competing. You know it, bro. Here they come. If they don't get hype, they stay hype. Because at one point, they already got hype. And they no longer need to. I like how Mojo Rawley is like Zack Ryder's autistic friend. I'm a big fan of that. Mojo Rawley just can't handle himself. Hype, bro! Siron Shakedown live. Could they be your next Shakedown tag team champions? That could be taken in a sexual manner as well. Hype! Hype!
What's up, Charlie Nutbean?
Hunter Dudley, what's up, Charlie Nutbean? That is in fact my real name. I was just doxxed. Holy hell. Live internet doxing. Here we go. Two on two. Gonna start things off with Zack Ryder and Eric Young. Welcome, Sanity. Let's see if they have a better debut than TJP just had. Fireman's Carry takeover by Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder has a big win in his REW career over Dean Ambrose, of all people.
Does God exist in REW?
A 3-time REW World Champion. Does God exist in REW? That's a good question. I don't know if God exists in kayfabe or not. We'll decide at some point maybe if there's some kind of God angle. Jawbreaker by Ryder, now lifting up Eric Young. Reversal by Young, getting behind his opponent, Zack Ryder. Back elbow by Ryder, fighting back. Snapmare to Young. Alright, bros with the advantage. I like this. I actually like his tights. The Zack Down Live logo. That's pretty cool. I like that. Good job, Zack. Trying to be relevant. Or at the very least, trying to have cool gear. Double Irish whip by the Hype Bros. Double back elbows. Mojo Rawley, now the legal man. Alexander Wolf has some words for Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder starts to ignore him. Oh, Mojo Rawley powers Big Damo over the top. And the shoulder claw to Damo. Meanwhile, Eric Young on the outside. Mojo Rawley is a dominant force, and Hype Bros not looking to be stumped by these new up-and-comers. Welcome, Parmjot, to an angle where the Uso family betrays God and becomes the Antichrist family. Wow, that's really good. Arm drop, yes. Leg drop there by Mojo. Neck breaker by Eric Young. Mojo has to keep in mind Eric Young is the legal man on his team Insanity at the moment. Not Big Damo. Big Damo's such a better name than Killian Dane. I didn't even watch when he was Big Damo, but I can only call him Big Damo. Because I look at him and I'm like, you look at that guy and you're like, yeah, that's a guy that's his name would be Big Damo. Eric Young trying to get the tag. Mojo Rawley's not going to let him. Working on the leg. The Hyper Bro broke up. Well, not in Rambling United Wrestling, they didn't. Punch to the stomach of the Hype and Hype Bros. Northern Lights suplex to Mojo Rawley. Eric Young lifting up Mojo Rawley. Irish whip into the corner he goes. Trying to make the tag. Mojo saw it coming. Mojo's bald spot shining through. Corner to corner. Mojo Rawley able to make the tag. In comes Zack Ryder. The Hype Bros are absolutely destroying Sanity here in their debut. Oh! There it is! The Rough Rider! Rough Rider! He just pin him, Zack! That's your finisher! They just did the Hype Rider Eric Young, no soul that tried to crawl away. Zack Ryder didn't go for the pin, instead goes for the submission. Dragon Sleeper, knees to the head of Ryder. Eric Young fights out of it. This could be a bad day for debutees. Eric Young trying to tag out to Damo again. It's just not going to happen. Nikki Cross is procured a steel chair. Not legal in this matchup, obviously. Going for the back suplex, reversal, backflip by Zack Ryder. The Hype Bros looking very impressive. Oh no, Zack! Zack, no! Ah, steel chair to the spine of Eric Young while the referee was distracted. Nikki Cross's plan backfired in a big way. The no-sell homicide? I will. Big Game-O and Gary Young going to beat Zack Adrian. Wow. Good job, Hunter. A lot of effort went into that one. Oh, the face wash, that kick right to the face of poor Eric Young. Lands face first on the chair. Young fighting back with the arm drag. Down goes Zack Ryder. Young goes for the punch to the head. Zack Ryder saw it coming. Reversal front neck lock by Ryder and an elbow to the back of the head. Went for a forearm. Eric Young saw it coming. Ryder fighting back and forth, tit for tat, and a Rough Ryder! Rough Ryder to Eric Young. In comes Damo. Damo breaks it up. Mojo Rawley with a full Nelson slam to poor Damo. And Eric Young is alone once again. Sanity not having the debut they expected. Forearm by Eric Young. Young now, fireman's carry. Oh, beautiful Death Valley driver by EY. Oh, nice. I'll start watching again. EY now has Zack Ryder in position, but for what? Power pile driver! Eric Young! Pile driver to Zack Ryder. Was that even legal in RUW? A pile driver? Zack Ryder just kicked out of a pile driver. Eric Young up to the top rope. And I think I know what Eric Young would be going for from up here. Oh, never mind. Sanity more like sanitation. Ooh, brain damage. Cross body off the top by Eric Young. Killian Dane finally tagged into the match. And he is by far the freshest man, Zack Ryder. Not as bad as EY, but still has taken quite some punishment. Probably wants to tag in Mojo Rawley here. Damo taken down, shoulder first by Ryder. Ryder has been dominant! Absolutely devastating. Zack Ryder has been kicking the ever-loving crap out of Sanity, and then a suplex over the top rope to Eric Young. Eric Young, not the legal man. Referee Steve Tannerelli counting away poor Damo on the outside. Zack Ryder. Oh, Zack Ryder was trying to go for that kick to the face in the corner again. Forearm by Ryder. A Rough Ryder. Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder. Cover him, Zack. No, Alexander Wolf gets involved. Zack Ryder going to make the tag, not covering Killian Dane after hitting the Rough Ryder, more like Manitou. Mojo Rawley in. Jeez, look at Damo's back. Killian Dane bringing Mojo Rawley over into the corner. Tag. I'm not sure how smart this is to tag back in Eric Young. He's suffered the most punishment in this match. By far, double shoulder tackle. Dane and Young knocking down Mojo Rawley. Eric Young. Oh my God! What a power bomb! The strength of Eric Young throwing Mojo Rawley, the back of his neck coming down on the ropes. The strength of EY. Eric Young now going after the supple legs, the knee of Mojo Rawley. Eric Young punched to the head of Mojo. Waistlock turned into back suplex. EY now looking very impressive despite the damage he took earlier tonight. Mojo Rawley finally in some trouble here in this matchup. Sanity has been on the defensive the entire time until now. Single leg camel clutch. Will Mojo be forced to tap? No, he slips out. Down goes EY. Eric Young's going to make his way to the outside, take a break once again. Looks like Mojo's waiting for him. If Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley win by countout, they would still get the number one contender shot. Instead, Mojo goes to the outside and goes to work on Eric Young. Manatee. Ah! He hesitated with that punch. Eric Young taking advantage. With a chop right to the throat of Mojo Rawley. Eric Young now going up to the top rope. Mojo up to his feet. This is not good for Young. Punch to the head of Young. Punch to the head of Mojo. Off the top with a drop kick. Barely skims him. Skims the head, the cranium of Mojo Rawley. Both men are down. Sweatshirt man looks very excited for what he's witnessing here. Mojo rolling to the outside, coming back in. EY misses the punch. Mojo going to take advantage. Going for the power slam. Christian DDT by Eric Young. Oh no, he's got full mount. Punches right to the face of Mojo. Eric Young is not a happy boy. Young now lifting his opponent up. Oh no, and now a pile driver for Mojo. Eric Young has delivered that devastating pile driver to both members of the Hype Bros cover by Eric Young. 1, 2, 3. Insanity wins. That pile driver. Too much for Mojo. And at the pay-per-view, Fatal 4-Way, we will see the Hollywood Boys, The Miz and Rob Van Dam, defend against Eric Young and Killian Dane of Sanity. I gotta say, I'm impressed with both teams. I really did expect the Hype Bros to pick up the win after a while. Sanity with a comeback victory. Eric Young is a fighter and a survivor. Welcome, cunt, ma'am.
WTF Rambling wrestlers can't use their old indie finishers when they join WWE. And Rambling, do you watch Punisher?
Well, good thing this isn't WWE. Did I watch The Punisher? No, I did not watch The Punisher. I don't usually watch superhero stuff on Netflix. And there they are. Sanity! Oh, look, Nikki Cross and Alexander Wolf had to put their gear back on. How sweaty Eric Young is. And look at him mosh. Alexander Wolf loves moshing. Referee Larry Larryson is a crooked sack of fried corn. True. Larry Larryson, of course, our old Venom referee. Tonight we got Steve Temerelli. Let's get into our next match here on the card. It is a triple threat between the three new women's talent signed to RUW here on Shakedown Live. Maurice, Nikki Cross, who we just saw, and that girl, Mickey James, Maurice, and Nikki Cross. I'm like, any advice for my 7-page term paper and cover when it's due tomorrow? No. The winner of this match will become one of the challengers to Nia Uso in the Fatal 4-Way women's title match at that, well, said pay-per-view, Fatal 4-Way. Don't do it, says Dudley. That's a good point.
Okay, Hunter, thanks.
Of course, after we determine one of the contenders on the next two shakedowns, we will find out who the other woman will be to join the winner of this match and Nia Uso. What the hell song is this? Pourquoi? Pourquoi? There she is. It is Maurice. In a very flattering outfit. I like the other superheroes. It's amazing. Huh. This song is very not good. This song is very, very not good. Holy shite. Anyway, Maurice looking to infect the RUW Uniworld with her horrible theme song. Here comes the second of the two women to debut here tonight on Rambling United Wrestling. It's Mickie James. No relation to Nikki James. Completely different people. No relation to Jihadi James either. Why'd she give out 2 kisses in the same direction? That seems unfair. Something looks off about her in this game. Something looks really off about her in this game. Petit pois. Mickie James looking to become the next Shakedown Women's Champion. But first, she's got to win this here contendership match arena. Wow, that song is very basic. It seems like they just stopped halfway through making it, and they're like, you know, this is good enough. Here comes the third woman in the match. Just led her team to the back, now coming out alone in this triple threat. Oh, she has a different variant of the song. It's more dubsteppy. Nikki Cross, no relation to Nikki Bella. I swear. Of course, she is from Scotland. The land of the lake. See you later, cunt. Have fun. Watching, what's the show? Punisher. You can watch Punisher live on the Sci-Fi Network this Tuesday at 9 p.m. She is really taking her time getting in there, isn't she? Popping a squat on the bottom rope. Just how I like him. Here we go. Maurice, Mickie James, and Nikki Cross. Triple threat. Winner gets to be in the fatal 4-way. No, I don't go to watch Punisher Lily. He goes to watch Pornhub? Pourquoi? That doesn't make any sense. Et c'est quoi vous regardiez? Jumping arm breaker by Mickie James, the poor Maurice. Nikki Cross just going to watch. Back elbow by James. Mickie James dominating her two competitors. Vertical suplex to poor Nikki Cross. Yeah, have fun, buddy. Cunt. Maurice now Irish whip to James. James comes right into a slap with the reversal. Reversed back by Maurice with a big knee to the gut of poor James. Neck breaker. Nikki Cross on the outside, making her way back in. She looks very grumpy. Neck crank here. Broken up, kind of, by Nikki Cross. Maurice is going to work in the corner. Christian DDT by Cross. Unprotected shots to the head of poor Maurice here. Mickie James trying to get up to her feet. Nikki Cross up to the top rope. Cover by James. Nikki Cross, very smart, was coming down to break up the pinfall. Maurice kicked out before she had to. Choke bomb by Cross. Now a gut kick to Mickie James. Cross in control. Momentum possibly on her side after Sanity's big win against the Hype Bros. Hurricane Rana by James. Down goes Cross. And we're down to Mickie James. And Maurice once again. No! Nikki Cross lands on the outside on her feet. And James is in pursuit. Maybe not. Decides to go back after Maurice with a running bulldog. We're down to Mickie James and Nikki Cross. Nikki. Fireman's carry takeover. Down goes Nikki. Nikki with the advantage. And there it is! The mech kick! Wait, is that not the mech kick? I thought that was the mech kick. Mickie James with a DDT. Covered across. Maurice! 1, 2, broken up by Maurice. The match saved. I thought her finisher was the Mick kick. I guess it is not. Ah, spine first into the exposed turnbuckle. Of course, the one that exposed it is the one that's going to eat it. Very typical of pro wrestling. Running bulldog almost into the exposed turnbuckle. Sadly, you could not do that in this game. Maurice up to her feetsies. Mickie James off the middle rope with a drop kick. Down goes Maurice. I'm cool. Yes, Chris, you are a cool kid club. Cool kids club. Mickie James, neck breaker to Nikki Cross. James has Maurice right where she wants her. Reversal by Maurice. Notice that she was in trouble. Big bitch slap. And he calls James a loser. Ah, beautiful kick right to the head of poor Mickie. Covered by Maurice. Is that it? The roundhouse. Nikki Cross, though, comes in not on time. Luckily for her, Mickie James was able to kick out. Fireman's carry by Cross. Reversal by Maurice. Christian DDT. Cover after the Christian DDT. Maurice looking for the win once again. One kick out of one by Nikki. In this triple threat match, given 1 to contenders 2, Nia Uso's Women's Championship at Fatal 4-Way. Gut kick. Oh! Jean would be proud. The French kiss to poor Nikki Cross, but James on her feet. Nikki not going to let that happen. Maurice, though, throwing Mickie into the corner. Corner to corner. Maurice now running after James. Oh, wow. She really bungled that one, didn't she? Maurice now middle rope. James was going for her. Too late, though. Go for the Hurricane Runner. Oh, my God! Oh, I thought she was going to power bomb her to the outside. Instead, went for the stun gun. That was almost amazing. It was still pretty good. Fireman's carry once again. Oh, what the hell was that? F5 landslide by Nikki Cross. This match got pretty hyped pretty quickly. Nikki Cross. Rest in peace, Tyson Kidd. That fisherman's neck breaker. Cover to Mickie, but no, Maurice is here to save the match. Going for the power slam, perhaps. No! Oh, snake eyes into the exposed turnbuckle. Maurice finally getting the offensive maneuver she was going for with exposing that turnbuckle, most likely. Fireman's carry takeover by Maurice. Down goes Nikki Cross. Ow! Another kick right to the dome of Nikki. That could have knocked her out. Cover here by Maurice. Mickie James! Mickie! Mickie, what are you doing? Maurice has done it! Maurice moves on to Fatal 4-Way. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Nikki Cross got kicked in the goddamn head 3 times that match. She might be unconscious right now. There it is. That is what took Mickie James out of action. The Tyson Kidd style fisherman's neck breaker and the kick to the back of Nikki Cross's head put her away. The Hollywood Boys have been released from their contract due to mass murder as of November 30th, 2017. WWE should... Wait, whoa. Whoa. Is that how that works, Hunter? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Nia Uso, that's what you have to look out for. That head kicker in her. Maurice. Oh, and there he is. Riley's monster is here, and he's got something to say. Of course, how could we forget Riley's monster's incredible promos back in NXT? Mickie just couldn't be arsed. I wonder who else will join Nia Uso and Maurice in the fatal 4-Way. Riley, the mentally retarded monster. Well, Yes, he does have brain damage, as you might be able to tell from the shape of his cranium, and his teeth, and his eyes, and his name, just his whole aura in general, pretty much everything about him. They said we're lucky to have got this far, though, guys. Did you know that?
Call him Brain Damage McGee.
Brain Damage McGee, that's a good one. I'll keep that in mind. Come on and fight back. We'll start it over again. Here comes Brain Damage McGee.
For the Lord of Tards.
The Lord of all Tards. You may be asking yourselves why I'm out here right now. What you should be asking yourself is what happened in your lives to make pathetic losers that's become you. I mean, look at you. You are shit. I would just like to say that I am disappointed in all of you for coming out to watch this show in the first place. Who the hell would want to watch this trash? Well, Dwayne! Oh my god, Riley's Monster calling out the Dwayne! Riley's Monster, of course, part of the Uso family. Ever since losing to Jimmy Uso for the Universal Championship after defeating the Usos in a gangbang, the first man to defeat them in a gangbang, he was not forcefully conscripted through gangbangery. He respectfully lost to Jimmy Uso and joined the Uso family, but now Jimmy is no longer a member of the family, and Riley's Monster wants out, and he's called out the leader of the Uso family, Dwayne. Make him speak in a slow Southern accent. I don't know if I can do a slow Southern accent, but who knows, I'll try. What are they doing? What are the crowd doing? What are they doing with their hands? Oh my god, he has holes in the bottom of his soles on his shoes. His feet are going right through. Those are not very good shoes. You'd think the Usos, the Dwaynes, the sneakerheads would be all on that and stuff. Get that shit fixed in a jiff. Wow, he is taking his time, isn't he? Tonight, it seems like the Uso family, something special happened. Don't people think so? I think the RUW universe here deserves to see something special. They've been a great crowd so far. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. I can't go back and forth between these two voices without killing myself. The gay community? I hope for these people's sake you legit reason to come out here because you waste my time even though I call you out. Judging from the look on the face of the WWRUWW universe right here, right now, it's safe to say that you are a fucking retard, you stupid ninny-heggin' motherfucking fugger. You fucking autistic weeb. Brain Damage McGee, the poor guy.
Is he Polish?
Is he Polish? Do you know how many superstars want to fight me on night basis? The list is almost the entire roster. All 10 people. Everyone wants piece of the monster. I am big boy, and I have enough to go around. Oh, he just shoved the monster. Oh, they're just staring at each other. They're not even saying anything. Dwayne says, you will never be a true Uso. Oh, kick to the balls of Dwayne. Riley's Monster doesn't want to be a true Uso.
I'll take the monster.
Oh, he's trying to choke the life out of Dwayne. Riley's monster trying to choke the life out of Dwayne. Dwayne fighting back of the Uso family. Is he going to call in some Uso reinforcements? No, back elbow to the stomach of the monster. Monster in trouble here, off the ropes. Dwayne Uso, both men collide. The monster a little too quick for Dwayne. Off the ropes once again. And a big boot to the face of Dwayne. Welcome, Jason Youngblood. Showstopper by the monster. And a clothesline to Dwayne. The referee, Steve Tamarelli, trying to get involved and back off the monster. But it's clear the monster is not done with the Uso family. Now here we go. The RUW Tag Team Champions, The Miz and Rob Van Dam Hollywood Boys. Going 2-on-2 with Big Match John and the Russian champion Alexander Rusev. Of course, in his front view mirror, well, their front view mirrors, The Miz and Rob Van Dam looking at facing Sanity at Fatal 4-Way. Speaking of Fatal 4-Way, Alexander Rusev will have to defend his Russian championship in a Fatal 4-Way match against 3 other men that we have yet to decide. Big Brown Retard is giving Dwayne the meat beating of his life. Steve Tamarelli has changed his name to Mustard Jones. I like Mustard Jones, actually. Because Yves Tamarelli is the old ref. Steve Tamarelli is too similar. I like Mustard Jones. If I can remember, I'm going to try calling him Mustard Jones from now on. And I just need a name for the guy in Venom, because I don't think Charles Manson Jr. is going to stick.
Hey, Lance.
I think Hanlo Tamagotchi is going to stick, though. I like Hanlo Tamagotchi. Big Brown Retard is giving Dwayne the meat beating of his lifetime. And here we go. Tag Team Action.
Gay night.
Take a chance now and draw a line in the sand. And now first out, they are your Shakedown Tag Team Champions, the Hollywood Boys. The Miz and RVD. They are your Shakedown Tag Team Champions. There it is, that beautiful belt around the waist of The Miz, and that beautiful RVD also around his waist. Both men cuddle and touch faces. Behind Venom's name is Pinata Ramirez. That's also very good. I'll try to remember these names. Here they come, Rob Van Dam and The Miz. 2-time Shakedown Tag Team Champions. But can they defeat and defend against Sanity at Fatal 4-Way?
That's gay.
It's gay. Whoa, Youngblood, what? What's gay about it? They're just really good friends. Rob Van Dam and The Miz.
Did someone say gay?
Community?
One's backstage.
It's hard to beat a tag team when the 2 members of it are so close. Have such a special bond like The Miz and Rob Van Dam do. They came out of breaking their old tag teams. Miz came out of a tag team with Colonel Ziggler. RVD coming out of a tag team with former friend turned enemy, the Weed Guy. And here come their opponents here tonight. There he is. It is Alexander Rusev, your Russian champion.
The Hollywood Boys show Jane Ash Styles and Carter stable with their community.
Nice, Hunter. Nice. Okay, bye. Oh, Youngblood, see you later. I guess it's gay gangbang match time. Alexander Rusev won the Russian championship after defeating Agent Chris by submission on the last episode of Shakedown Live. He comes from Bulgaria. I don't know where in Bulgaria. I can only assume Sofia because it's the only city I know in Bulgaria.
Rusev Russian champion.
Rusev is the Russian champion. Yes, Melrose, that is true. Welcome to Rambling United Wrestling. This is Shakedown Live here on Thursday night. He broke my fucking back. Yes, he did, Chris. He tugged really hard. You had no choice but to tap out. But hey, you should not be ashamed. No man should be ashamed for losing to a man like him.
He pulled a knee in a shoot camel clutch.
Big, strong, shoot camel clutch.
Is there a
And
Russian
here
division like the UK
comes
division?
big. Is there a Russian division like the UK division? No, there's only a few Russian wrestlers. I think there's literally only one Russian wrestler, Fidel Fidescar. I'd have to make a lot of calls to make a standalone Russian division. Just know that the Russian Championship is the mid-card title here on Shakedown Live. And there is a former world champion, Big Match John. Has had his problems with Wolf Braun Strowman and the Summer Taker as of late. Big Match John now making his way into the arena, throws his cum rag into the crowd.
Brokeback John.
Brokeback John. Rusev was born in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Is it Plovdiv or Plovdiv? I don't know enough about Bulgarian. Anyway, he's got the whole block wishing he didn't have such a bad condition. Can Rusev and Big Match John defeat the Shakedown Tag Team Champions? Of course, Rusev and Big Match John were both on Team Shakedown against Team Roar at the Survival Series. They ended up picking up the win with the final two members of Team Shakedown, Big Match John and Braun Strowman. Last eliminating Brock Lesnar, of course, on Team Roar. Rusev was knocked unconscious, actually. That's why we didn't see him last week on Shakedown. But here we go. Can Rusev and Cena get along? Because the week before Survival Series, Big Match John actually defeated the Russian champion one-on-one, non-title. Don't know if Big Match John is gunning for Rusev's Russian championship. He could end up in the Fatal 4-Way, where Rusev must defend the title at Fatal 4-Way. The next pay-per-view, Plovdiv. I like it. Rusev now caught into the side effect by The Miz. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Rambling United Wrestling Shakedown Live. Braun Strowman killed his wife and son last night. Not again. Big knee to the head of Rusev. Single leg camel clutch, trying to give Rusev a taste of his own medicine. I'm not sure it's going to be enough, especially coming from The Miz. Rusev finds a way out easily, but slowly. And an Uranagi. Rusev seems cooperative with Big Match John at the moment. Tag made, in comes John. We're down to the John and the John Miz. The Miz, John, and John Miz. Punch to the face. Mike now follows Cena to the outside. Is throwing Cena into the apron. Big Match John, the only man in the match that is not currently a champion here on Shakedown Live. I'm getting flashbacks right now to when Jason Youngblood and Adrian Neville fought into the crowd on Chat Choice. Neville ended up picking up the win by submission after putting him in the Rings of Saturn for a second time on the outside after devastating a Wasteland type maneuver. You're going to sing Hardcore Holly's theme during this match. See, the problem is I do not know Hardcore Holly's theme. DDT by The Miz. Right on the outside. The poor Big Match John thrown. Oh my God! His head colliding off the shin. Oh, collides off the shin of Rusev again. He's using Rusev as a weapon. Both men rush into the ring at the same time to avoid a count out. Jesus, that must have hurt a lot. Reversal, the neck breaker by Big Match John. Big Match John fighting back with the DDT to The Miz. That was out for 3 days. He broke my back. Broke your back for 3 days. I don't know if that's how that worked. Hey, would you give Neville a shot at your Venom Championship, Jason Youngblood? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but would you?
Just say, how do you like me now?
How do you like me now? Or is it, how do you like me now? Like, I don't know how it goes, so I don't know what I can do. Big Match John, back body drop to the outside by The Miz. Miz reversal, down goes Big Match John on the outside. Referee counting away again. Oh, big kitchen sink. Down goes Cena. There's one song I do know how it goes, and it's Say Yeah! We go hard! And that's the end of the song. As far as I know. Miz throwing Big Match John into the ring. Referee at a 7
Look at that
count.
sharp back.
Hot tag. In comes the Russian champion. The Miz is not. Actually, the Miz with an effective counter. Big Match John taken out of action. Miz now punch it. And then a gut kick to the Russian champion. Big forearm to the Miz. Running clothesline reversal. Over the top goes Rusev. Christian DDT by Rusev. Pick it up, sharp bag. You know, I'm kind of doing something right now. Knee to the back of the Rusev. Rusev Day. Nice neck breaker there by the Miz. Almost threw himself over the guardrail. Yeah, Miz is completely dominating the Russian champion Rusev and Big Match John in this match. He has not had to tag out to Rob Van Dam once. Rusev thrown back into the ring by the Miz. Miz completely in control. Yeah, see you later, Hunter. Love you, buddy. But not in a gay way. More like in a gay way. Neck breaker there by the Miz. Down goes Rusev. Rusev trying to get the hot tag, and he does. In comes Big Match John. Oh! That punch sent John Cena flying into the turnbuckles. Reversal neck breaker. The Miz dominating Big Match John and Rusev here in this matchup. Big Match John slowly up to his feet. Miz with a front neck lock to Big Match John, and the jawbreaker. Down goes Cena. Cena fighting back finally. The crowd chanting for Big Match John. Arm drag. Down goes the Miz. Miz in trouble here. Cena with a vertical suplex. Down goes the Miz. If I was the Miz, I would be trying to get a tag. Rob Van Dam, by far the freshest man in the match. He has not really been tagged in at all this match. Code red by Big Match John. Shoulders down. Not going for the cover. Miz crawling away from Big Match John, trying to get to the ropes. John not going to let him do it. He might have been thinking about figure four. Instead, drops his entire ass crack on the thigh of the Miz. Oh, Big Match John! We know what he's going for! Ball game! Big Match John hits the ball game! Rob Van Dam breaks it up in a jiff to save his tag team partner. Now front neck lock on Rusev, the Russian champion, in trouble at the hands of Rob Van Dam. European uppercut by the Miz. Oh, big punch! Saves the Miz possibly from another attitude adjustment ball game. Fisherman suplex. Big Match John has taken down both the tag team champions. Miz fighting back. Punch to the gut of Big Match John. John has Miz in the corner. Finally. Balls games. Miz on the top rope. Back elbow. Double axe handle by the Miz. Cena on the mat. Lifted up to his feet by half the champions. Oh, Bukkake knee! Bukkake knee! He hit the Bukkake knee. Cover 1, 2. Kick out by John. Why does Miz have the Bukkake knee in this game? Went for the double axe handle off the middle rope. John got out of the way. John now thrown into the corner by the Miz. Very good matchup here on display. I would love to see a future Big Match John Miz match, perhaps. These men both putting it all on the line here. Both looking very impressive. Now knees right to the outer thigh of Big Match John, trying to take him out of commission. You don't know what Big Match John will be doing at Fatal 4-Way. John rolls up to his feet, going for attitude adjustment. No! Reversal back rake by the Miz. Miz! Electric chair drop to Big Match John. The crowd chanting for Big Match John once again. John dominated the competition at Survival Series. Winning Shakedown, its only match. Another Bukkake knee. Nice Bukkake knee by the Miz. Miz now from behind going for the back suplex and jacks the back of Big Match John. Miz now from behind. Skull-crushing finale to Big Match John. Covered by the Miz, shoulders down. Cena's in trouble. 1, 2, 3, and he's done it. The Miz has defeated Big Match John. And he never had to... The Miz defeated the Russian champion and former world champion Big Match John by himself. He didn't need to tag out to his partner, Rob Van Dam, once. Very impressive by The Miz. This new pinfall glitch is sure to be a game changer here in 2K18. I mean, it gave Jason Youngblood the Venom Championship. It can do anything. Because there's no way Big Match John does not have fucking resiliency. You can't fool me. I'm on to you, John.
Miz has blew Big Match John.
He's blown Big Match John. Fighting for the honor of Rob Van Dam. Come on in, says The Miz. This win is yours too. Oh man, look at that. Rob Van Dam and The Miz. Your Shakedown Tag Team Champions with a big win over Rusev and Big Match John. And now our main event. Jey Uso going one-on-one with the Universal Champion, Kofi Kingston.
Roman Reigns has everyone's abilities.
Is that true, Jason? He sucked them all up. Well, speaking of Roman Uso, there he is supporting Jey Uso alongside Joe Uso. Of course, the N-word order has showed up to defend the honor of Kofi Kingston. Oh, is it like Jeff Hardy at Victory Road? Rob Van Dam was not fit to compete, so they booked Miz to be a god. They as in Felix.
Yep.
Not worth fighting for. I'm not sure what exactly is loading at the moment. But anyway. Should I stream Venom today as well? Do you guys want to see Venom? Wait, how long am I into the stream? It's pretty long. Well, Venom's going to be shorter. It's going to be 5 matches, and I can put them all on fast. Who knows? Maybe I'll do Venom. Because then I get the entire weekend to myself. I don't have to give you guys shit. Here they come. The Uso family. Day one-ish. It's loading Roman's balls as we speak. There they are. Joe Uso, Roman Uso, and the Jey Uso. Of course, Joe Uso, former Swedish champion. Roman Uso, a former tag team champion. All 3 members of this squad right here are former tag team champions, actually. The Jey is a former Russian champion back when it was called the U.S. title, where it was hacked by Fidel Fidescar permanently at WrestleMania 2. Of course, Roman carrying that bottle. Inside that bottle are many steroids and supplements that would surely make you fail a USADA test. Down since day 0. There it is, the fist bump. Joe Uso and Roman Uso were both the final 2 in the first ever Survivor Series match in Season 1. Well, let's see what they can do right here, right now, right tonight. If the Jey can defeat the Universal Champion, Kofi Kingston, and the N-Word Order.
We want to know why the UK roster's not in it.
You want to know why the UK roster is not in it? I'd love to know. It's got to be some rights thing, right? With Progress or whoever.
Oh, WWE Universe!
Or is it maybe a toy thing?
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag
Team
champs.
champs, and feel the power. It is, in fact, a new goddamn day. Yes, it is. And here comes the N-word order and the Universal Champion, Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston holding this brand's World Championship. He is the top dog on Shakedown Live, coming out with his black up. Xavier Woods and Big E. Big E, a former Swedish champion. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, former tag team champions. Now we're talking. Kofi Kingston won the championship by cashing in and defeating Jimmy Uso after Jimmy Uso defeated Fidel Fidescar to retain the championship. Kofi Kingston won the Executive Order briefcase at that pay-per-view Executive Order in the main event. Kofi Kingston went on to defend and defeat Jimmy Uso on Shakedown Live last week. Clean, fairly, with a kick right to the face of Jimmy. 1-2-3 pinfall. And of course, it was Kofi Kingston's Trouble in Paradise, that devastating corkscrew roundhouse kick that put away Bray Wyatt and gave AJ Styles a win at Survival Series in the main event triple threat match. Here we go. That is Jey Uso in the red shoes, Kofi Kingston in the black skin, and here we go. Kofi, the champion, powering back Jey Uso. That would suck. Because Tyler hates thighs would take up too much space. His thigh. That's funny. I like it. Kofi Kingston just out wrestling the Jey to start things off. He has become so confident ever since becoming the Shakedown Tag Team Champion. Spinning back kick to Kofi Kingston. Vertical suplex, down goes the Jey. Dwayne Uso has said he wants a shot at Kofi Kingston's Universal Championship. He wants to be the next world champion. Kofi Kingston, of course, defeated Dwayne Uso in Dwayne Uso's big return match. Going for the Rikishi driver. Rest in peace, Rikishi. Christian DDT reversal by Kofi Kingston. Do I get a bigger overall since I'm a champ? Yes, I will raise your overall because I don't like short reigns. I'm not going to, make it biased so you win everything. But I definitely don't want to make it so you just get absolutely destroyed in your next match. Which, by the way, would probably happen. Then again, maybe not. It depends. I don't know how good Kevin Owens and Bray Wyatt are your top two contenders. So, stay tuned. Venom, we're going to find out what happens with the Venom Championship. That is the next stream that will happen. Reversal by Jey, into the corner goes Kingston. Back elbow by Kofi. Universal Champion caught with the knee to the gut. Jey Uso fighting back here. Classic Russian leg sweep. If Jey Uso were to defeat Kofi Kingston here, you got to think he's earned a shot at Kingston in the World Championship. But you got a lot of people gunning for Kingston's World Championship. Big Matt John thinks he deserves a shot. Ever since eliminating 3 men by himself at the Survival Series, Braun Strowman, the other man to survive in the match, has defeated, put the Summer Taker out of action, and has a win over TJP, and has a win over Big Matt John. He has got a claim as well. Dwayne wants his revenge on Kofi. A lot of men gunning for Kofi Kingston's Universal Championship. We're going to see what happens at Fatal 4-Way. Maybe all men will get a shot. Dropping his ass on the spine of Kofi Kingston. Snapmare by Jey. Jey, very confident at the moment, has been able to fight back, and effectively so. Has a surfboard. Kofi powers out of the surfboard. Back elbow to the stomach of the Jey. Punch to the head. Kofi Kingston now behind his opponent. Delivers a Russian leg sweep of his own. You see Roman Uso and Joe Uso on the outside. You hear Xavier Woods on the outside. Of course, the N-word order and the Uso family. Oh, went for that corkscrew. He went for the Trouble in Paradise. It would have been all over for Jey. Jey knows it. Hits the corkscrew forearm. hesitated a little bit. He saw his life flash before his eyes right there. Ass blaster to the Universal Champion. Super kick to the face of Kofi Kingston. Cover by the J. Is this it for Kingston? No, kick out by the Universal Champion. Is he going for the sweet chin music? No. No. Okay, he's not. No, he isn't. He really isn't. Kofi trying to get back up to his feet on one knee. Punch to the head. Forearm by the Universal Champion. Kofi Kingston now going for it. Michinoku driver, and it connects. Cover by Kofi. Looking to put away the J. 1, 2. Kick out by Jay. Kofi now middle rope. Jay gets out of the way. Kofi landing right on his knees. That could be bad for the world champion here. Elbow to the spine. And a stomp by the Jay. Jay now. Middle rope. Misses the senton. And a stomp by Kofi. They're trading back and forth. Stomp to the arm. And another. Crowd chanting for Kofi Kingston, the Universal Champion. Neck breaker. Down goes the Jay. Crowd still going wild for Kingston. Off the ropes. And word. The boom drop connects to the chest of the Jay. Kingston not going for the cover. Instead, what's he going for here on the Jay? Oh, working on the leg. Not sure why. Maybe trying to weaken the power of his super kick. Kingston feeling it from the crowd. The crowd chanting N-word order. Or N-word rocks. Kofi Kingston looking to put away the J. Trouble in paradise. That devastating maneuver that put away many a man. Put away Bray Wyatt. Put away Dwayne Uso. Now it puts away the J. Yes! Roman now pulling out the referee way too late. Roman and Mustard Jones on the outside having a heated discussion. A big win for your Universal Champion, Kofi Kingston. In comes Roman. Roman pulled out the referee a little too late. Kofi's offering a handshake. Roman actually accepted. Roman is lifting up Kofi's hand. Does this mean some kind of alliance between the Uso family and Kofi Kingston? What does this mean? We will have to find out next time on Shakedown Live. Okay, is anybody here? Because I could do chat choice. Who knows? Nah, I'm not going to do chat choice. I have to look for the Fetal 4-Way Arena.
The New Year's Day.
Someone on Reddit said that I could use their Fetal 4-Way Arena. So I'm going to get in on that real quick. The next episode of Shakedown should be very interesting.
Yes. Do it.
Oh, Bray Wyatt. Poor Bray Wyatt. Let's go to Community Creations. Let's go to Downloads. Go to Download. Stop all the downloading. Let's search for shows and championships. Let's get rid of Superstars. Great Balls of Fire. It's in the game now. SmackDown Indie Circuit. That's funny. The Survivor Series, Raw, SummerSlam, Starrcade. Starrcade. Actually, that looks really good. PWG, Unforgiven, ECW, NXT, WWE Live. Let's see what we can do. My hashtags. Let's just type in Fatal. Fatal should be enough, and I just have to customize some logos and words. It's one of these, right? God, I have to look up who it's by. Oh, no, here it is. These are them. Okay. Fatal 4-Way is in fact a Shakedown pay-per-view, so I will download this one. I have to give credit to the guy. I'll give the credit at the pay-per-view, not right now. I've ripped open the ass cheek in my pajamas. Oh, look at my butt. Is there anything else I need to look up here right now? I don't think so. Okay. Let's go to my inbox.
My butt.
What is up? Hey. What is up? How's it going? Oh, JZ Mia 11 on WWE Games. Thank you, JZ Mia, for Fatal 4-Way. So I just gotta customize that now, and I gotta make Georgia Gold my butt. Yes, Lance, I saw my butt.
Guys, Rambling just met me saying this was his last stream forever. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, guys, this is it. Sorry. So, how about one final match for my last ever stream? What do you guys want to see as the final RUW match? Tournament 2-on-2.
Is this the end?
They got rid of King of the Ring. That's interesting. Dusty Rhodes Classic. That's funny. What's this look like?
Everyone quick spam Emmy.
I mean, kind of silly. It's cool,
Emmy.
I guess. This is the end. Cool, everyone spam me. Alright, I don't think we're gonna do chat choice today. I think you all have stuff to do. I think I have stuff to do. I think I love you all. I think you love me all. You better. Ew. That's gross. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody, to a special, what day is it? Thursday edition of Shakedown Live. A one-on-one match between Rambling and a Bear. I do not have myself made in this game, so that's impossible. As for the Bear, I'm sure I could find one. Junior Creations. Let's see how many people downloaded my Keemstar. No one's downloading my Keemstar. It's really making me very upset. You probably should have done your essay a while back. But yes, you should get on that. So only 2 people have downloaded my forking Keemstar. This is a goddamn shame. It's clearly the best one on the market. Three pages left, so let's go! Alright. Now it's actually bye-bye time.
You always waited the last second to do your essays too. Bitch.
Bye-bye!
Fail. BUH bye. Love you all.
Fucking